looks like it's gonna be a forever Florida day. Roadies, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Many thanks for being here. For today's adventure, we find ourselves at Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive. It's in Apopka, just north of Orlando, and it's a free 11-mile drive out there through Lake Apopka. And we're gonna see gators, snakes, birds, maybe even nothing. But let's go find out what we see. Let's go have some fun and check out some forever Florida. It's a beautiful day. It's about 75 degrees and the sun's out, looking beautiful. And I got Michael and Alex in the Jeep. Got the top off. Didn't take the doors off this time. Didn't want the gators to jump in. All right, so we're driving in now. It's 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Gotta be out by 5. It's 11-mile one way, about 10 miles per hour. You got people with bird watchers, expensive cameras, binoculars. There's all kinds of wildlife. Hopefully we'll see something. Also, there's an audio tour and the stations, I think like 10 stations. It talks about like the gators, the birds, and the type of creature you can see out here. Because I'm definitely no expert at this. And if you see something you like, you just pull over to the side. You take as much time as you want. And one thing about Lake Apopka, about 15 or 20 years ago, it's one of the most polluted lakes in Central Florida, and the government, federal, state, local, have been working together to clean this up. And they're doing a good job because the fish aren't dying as bad, and it's still a work in progress, but it's one of the biggest lakes in Central Florida, and I'm glad they're cleaning it up and making it more habitable for all the fish and wildlife. And check it out in the middle of the screen. That's our first gator. It looks like it's about, I don't know, about 10, 11 foot. It's a big one. It's out there sunbathing, warming up. Got a little bit of camouflage on top of it. That's cool. This kind of reminds me of the Everglades. If you go to Shark Valley, you get a tram and you can ride it out into the Everglades and walk around and get really close to nature like you are here. It's pretty cool. We've been there and gonna have to go back one day to put it on film. And there's another one, not as big as the other one, but it's out there laying out and getting some of that Florida sun, warming up. They're cold-blooded creatures, so they get cold when it gets cold and they get hot when it gets hot. And if you want, you can get out of the vehicle too. You pull over to the side. And there's a whole bunch of cars coming out, and there's actually a Jeep pulling over with us. And there it tells you can get out and maintain your social distance. I need so many birds. Need Ramble and Tim here to help me out. And there's another one right there with our back turned toward us. Camouflage really well with the color of the water and the mud. It's a big one. I'd say about 8 foot. And check out the sign right here. Very important. Do not feed the gators. I love the beautiful palm trees out in this swampy marsh water. It's so cool. It's so forever Florida. Fairly crowded. Let's go. And look at this gator here. I'm out of the car, a safe distance, behind a barrier. But look at that thing. That's a big one. He's just chilling. Don't be bothered. Don't bother him. He won't bother you. It's like a medical helicopter. Look at this. Look how close it is. Look at that. He wasn't nothing to do with us. So the question is, why did the gator cross the road? To get to the other side? This is super close here. I'm about 15 feet. He's looking right at me. Very menacing, I'll tell you right now, very menacing. I hope you're enjoying this, friends. This is for you all. I'll tell you what, this place gives Gatorland a run for its money. We just had a bicyclist drive by us too, so you can bike, walk, drive. I highly recommend driving though. It's 11 miles and there's a lot of wildlife out here. Check out how the trail goes. It almost looks like the cars are driving on the water. It's not a covered bridge, but it'll do. Someone's looking for dinner right now. Look at this one. That's really close. It's right off the edge of the water. Maybe about 9 feet from us, 10 feet from us. And I would say it's about a 7 foot, 8 foot one. Just enjoying the water. This one's spreading his wings like Rodan from Godzilla. And check out this little one, juvenile. Maybe 2 foot, 3 foot. That's adorable, isn't he? Got a face a mother could love. I gotta say, if you come out here, you can't drive more than a quarter mile without seeing a gator. Like we've probably seen 50 to 75 gators so far, and we're probably halfway through. And here's one coming up right now. Little gator in the weeds. Lurking. Someone's king of the hill right there. That's why you stay out of the water, folks. You know, gators been around since the dinosaurs. They're probably around long after we're gone too. Look at this one right here. It's probably 6 feet from me, but I'm in my Jeep. And if you need them, they've got porta potties on the trail as well, which is really nice.
5 minutes later.
All right, after seeing these gators so close, the boys and I agreed it's best we kept the doors on today. About 7 feet from this gator. He's just relaxing, he don't care about me. Wow, I was pleasantly surprised at how many gators we saw. We saw close upwards to 100 gators. And it's free to get in. It took us a little more than an hour to get through this. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and check out my shows.